G'day folks, Parkera here and welcome to the Development Centre. So I've already done an induction with Accrington Stanley, but you may or may not notice because of the badge, we are now with the mighty Manchester United. For this, I wanted to have a look at a team that you're going to have some players who are on the fringe of the first team and a notable, hopefully a few players on the outskirts. Out on loan. So I've done the induction with Accrington Stanley, jumped in, started up here, just fly through. We're going to have a look at the Development Centre with Manchester United. So what we'll find out here is, okay, so this is the overview screen. Straight away, you've got all the information you need, or some good general information. And it tells you who the report is by. So Nick Cox, who is my head of youth development. So 10 players out on loan. I've got 10 players out on loan. The majority of the players out on loan are unhappy with a lack of playing time being the biggest concern. Okay, so straight away, a bit of something to worry about. Now, we haven't started the season yet, so if that was mid-season, then you'd have some issues. But it's good. You got straight away. I know there's 10 players on loan and a bit of general feedback. Under 23s squad. Okay, we've got a strong squad, and then goes into a bit more detail here. Got a group of youngsters who are close to being ready for the first team opportunities, and we have a few players who are demonstrating promising potential. This is a squad that is looking good for the future. And then it assesses our under 18 squad. And they, again, strong squad. A couple of players clearly have great potential. The squad is looking good for the future. So nice there, overviews. We can see that they've got 2 players who are judged to be first team candidates. So what this section here is, it's players who are pretty much on the fringe of the first team and probably should be given a run of a game or two in the first team, whether that be in the Carabao Cup, for example, or the FA Cup, or other cups like that. Or maybe when you're 3-0 up in the Premier League, you can bring in a couple of these players or one of these players for maybe 20 minutes or something like that. Down here we've got further there regarding our loans. Okay, so players needing attention. So this will generally be players, coaches. We've got nothing here. Need attention, maybe to be looked at as some concerns or papers where we could probably go out. These here are the ones to watch. So these with the future potential. For example, and Gomez, better than Paul Pogba, for example, James Gardner, and Brandon Williams. So that's an overview screen. We can go into further detail and you go to the loans section here, and straight away we've got players on loan. You can do all the bits and bobs and sort by student stats filter, but straight away you can see now this doesn't show. There's 2 colors to this. There's a blue color for the name and there's a purple color for the name. So obviously purple colors mean the player is out on loan, and if you have a player whose name is in blue, that means the player is at your club on loan from somewhere else. Obviously, mighty Manchester United, we ain't going to have players who are on loan at the club. So everyone's purple. And you can click on here and it just gives you here obviously the name, position, nationality, height, weight, age, and value, and then an option here if it's available. And again, that would change depending on what you select here. But straight away, so we click on Smalling over here, and Alexis Sanchez. It will give us a bit more information. Okay, so again, the same sort of deal that we've got here, and it tells you who's tracking the player. So we've got Nicky Butt, who's the loan manager. That's another new staff member. He's on loan at Inter. They made no appearances so far. The deal expires. How much wage contribution they're giving, agreed playing time and the playing time he's getting, so it's good. His morale and his loan happiness as well, and anything else like most recent positions where he's played, his form, so you can really track things going into it. And down here in the bottom you'll see some suggestions of players that the coaching staff have suggested we look at putting out on loan. So Teacher Chong, they're saying, hey look, this guy needs some loan, should be loaned out as he needs to play regular first team football. Excellent. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go right click, because this is how I know how to do it. Can we click on that? No. So right click on there, and we're going to go to transfer. We're going to go loan status, available for loan. Yes, I am sure. And what I want to do is straight away, I want to offer him to other clubs, but obviously on loan. So we're going to offer them on loan. Loan clauses, no clauses there. Proposed playing time. Well, I want him to be an important important player. He can play in cup matches, can be recalled, and cannot be terminated. And you know what? I'm going to be good here. I just want him to get out of experience. I'm not going to offer or ask for any money, and we'll offer to clubs like that. Okay, done. Cool. So that's quite good. And of course, Brandon Williams, James Garner, Gomez, and a few other players. And then you can just go through the list here as well. Now, in the development centre, this is where you're going to also find your under-23s, your under-18s, or your under-19s, depending on the league you're in, the club you're at, as well as your youth candidates. So you can see here the under-23 straight away. That's the list there. Got a little bit straight away, some initial development advice, which is great. You got a general team report here and a rough, competition performance. So you got a lot more information straight away, and again you can change to view stats and everything else. Neil Wood is currently the under-23 manager and his responsibilities, so you can change things up. I like it, really good. And the fact that you can just straight away have a look, you're not just relying on star ratings. I see if this person is going to be any decent. There's actually some sort of development advice there, and it gives you an idea how they're tracking. So if we go to the under-18s, for example, again the same information and a list there of the players. Now, youth candidates, this is where we're going to have a youth intake, if you like, and it tells you here, which is quite nice. Every year in March, a match is organised for the players, and that'll be where those players are, and then we can have a look from here to your under-23s and under-18 staff. I like that. The reason I came into here to do it and have a look is because with Accrington Stanley, we had players out on loan. We had a couple of players in on loan as well, but we had no loan suggestions. We had no first team candidates or anything like that as well. So I wanted to come to a bigger club where you're obviously going to have players who are high potential players on the fringe of first team, players who probably need more first team and are ready and suggested to go out on loan, which we have a number of here. Really good. I am enjoying this. I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into my proper save. That will be announced later on this weekend or Monday for full release. Excellent. All right, folks. So I'm going to leave it there with the development centre. I hope this covers anything for you and helps you out. I like it. I like it straight away. I can't say anything bad about it. I like the fact, especially even here, if you go to the overview screen, again, you've got all the information you need. You've got a good first up information, and you can tell, okay, you got a good, strong under-23s, squad under-18s, 10 players on loan, couple of first team candidates. Boom. Okay, so I don't have to sort through all my players on the reserves or under-18s and say, oh, I wonder how he's good. Is he going to be good? Now, obviously, this is based on Neil Cox, for example, or whoever you choose to do the reporting by. But it's good. It helps you. Okay, so Dean Henderson, well, he's really good. I think because he's in this colour, well, he's, is he obviously on loan? Yep, so Dean Henderson again. He's probably, I'm presuming the colour means importance, probably more so. And yeah, that's excellent. I really like to see that. And the fact that, okay, I've got ones to watch already. Nothing here at the moment. It's pretty a good thing. There's no one who needs attention or noteworthy. And then you can go into your loans and get a bit more detail. Again, choose, and you got updates here, so you don't have to go through, click into there. I mean, you can still go into the development and find out how they're developing, but you can still see for the loan report what their recent positions, how they played, what their last form is, and again, suggestions on loan. And then you got your youth teams, which also have, and your under-23s, just give you a bit more information straight away. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I really enjoy this. I'm going to have fun with this. All right, folks, I'm Parkera. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below. What are your thoughts about this? You'd like to see more of these? I do plan on doing at least another one, I think. Probably the staff. And go from there. So, yeah, I'm really excited. I cannot wait to get stuck into my full release save. I've got to wait 2 weeks. So, in the meantime, like I've mentioned before, I am going to be playing around, maybe releasing some little videos like this, but I am going to be doing a lot of longer term sort of thing in private. So keep an eye on upcoming for more videos, but also have a look back on the video I just released as well, which was a part of the process here with Stanley, just like a first look, and we've also got a video out there for how to create your manager profile, and especially using the option to generate a 3D model based on a photo. Alright folks, I am Parkera. Kia kaha. Have a good one.